One shall stand, one shall fall.
Okay, here's a look at Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. I actually bought 2 of these from Amazon, and next week I should be getting 2 more. So that should let you know what this figure means to me. But here you could see the front of the box with the nice artwork there from the scene from the movie. And the back of the box, you get your product images with the accessories and features and stuff that it comes with. Side of the box, you get a nice artwork there from the scene in the movie. And the other side, you get a close-up of Optimus Prime Studio Series 86. Top of the box, Transformers the movie logo with that cool accessory feature there. And warning words and stuff. So that's a look at the box. Okay, here's a look at Studio Series Optimus Prime already in his alt mode. And first, let's compare this with the animation model and see how well they captured the toon aesthetics. And you could see they did a really nice job. I particularly like the trailer without the blue stripes because that's a representative of the G1 toy. This one's definitely more toon accurate. I like that. The only little thing that's different is the headlights here. You could see this one, they used the 2 headlights, but the toon mostly had just the 1 headlight. So just a little nitpicky thing. But let's take a closer look, because when you come up close, you could see there's all this nicely sculpted detail. And I did want to use this to point out some things, such as like the magic square, their masterpiece brawl. Yeah, I kind of like what Bobby Skullface was saying. You know, he's kind of too simple. He's speaking to the fact that it's missing all this extra nicely sculpted detail. And, you know, I'm starting to question my preference for that toon look or the hyper toon. Because yeah, I agree. When you don't have like all this extra sculpted in detail, it looks a little bit plain. I mean, you see here, even the gas tank. I mean, this is done really nice. And of course, I got the one with the QC on the feet, and I'm not planning to fix it either. But yeah, you could see this is really nice. And one of the issues I think you guys already know is the smokestacks here. It doesn't tab in, it just it has like a little grip. You could see the little 2 forks there, and in the center it's supposed to go sit on top of that peg right there, but it doesn't really work so well. And then there's all kinds of little nitpicky things, like here the well, this side looks pretty good, but this side, yeah, you could see that blue tab doesn't go into the red slot all that well. So that does cause like a little minor issue. But yeah, I'm not going to get into all the little nitpicky things because overall, I think this is a really, really great figure. That's why I got it. So now let's just do another comparison with the previous version. Here is the Earthrise. And this one was upgraded, so you could see he has like the blue, I don't know what you call these things, but that's the upgrade from non-NEF production. So it makes it a little bit toon accurate, and it has that blue stripe, which I don't like. But they kind of needed it here because they didn't give you the light gray stripe going across. But yeah, and then yeah, they had to fix things. So I just want to bring it out just so you could see the difference. But I also wanted to point out that this one is just so much better than this. I mean, this is what Hasbro does. I mean, they wanted to find a way to get you to buy this and the repaints and stuff, when this is what they should have given us right from the beginning. But anyways, I don't want to go rambling, so let's just take a look at some features of the trailer, since we're taking a look at the alt mode. So the trailer does open, and roller actually doesn't roll out because he actually tabs in here. You can see the two slots, the two tabs, and this is just kind of weird to me because if you know the G1 toy, it actually goes in, they're spring loaded, you could fire it and it shoots out. So I know in design you always want to do things differently, so instead of this way, maybe put it this way. But yeah, I think they should probably just use the tabs, like the little maybe smokestacks or the exhaust pipes here, and then just kind of tab it in. But yeah, you could see that. And I do like how roller is gray, so this one is definitely more tune accurate. So I do like that. And I didn't bring it out, but you could take these little, you know, those old Micro Master figures and put them in here. I mean, yeah, that's something you could do if you want. And then here, oh man, I already forgot the name. But yeah, you could see how this works. You know, it's that little repair thing, and the little transparent canopy here can also open. You could see the blue hinge up there. I can't seem to get it to lift up. Yeah, there you go. And then I guess you could put something small in there, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And you actually can take this off. And I think I'm just regurgitating what a lot of other reviewers already pointed out, all the features and things you could do with this. And then the storage here, you get two blast effects, his battle axe and his handgun. So we'll take a closer look at that in robot mode. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, a lot of reviewers already did a review of this, so I'm going to try to keep it short. But I will say that MGO actually did a really nice job. I mean, he's not perfect. He makes mistakes with the transformations sometimes, like Fans Toys Perceptor and some other Fans Toys figures. But I would say MGO's kind of like a 96%, so he's probably the best out there in terms of transforming. But I wanted to also point out that T-Man 978 did a really nice review, kind of like the way I would like to do it, with the transformation and all these comparisons. So, you know, maybe take a look at his review. But his review is like 50 minutes long, so like I always say, that's why I kind of don't do the transformation and stuff, because the video is just going to be too long. But he did a really nice review, so I don't need to go over all of the features that much. But I will do this. I will bring out some comparisons so you could see what this looks like in alt mode. So here he is with Bumblebee with the powder blue windows, and you can obviously open. That's not good, Hasbro. That's from the no pins in there. But you could see he does go in there, so that's kind of cool. And then some other figures. The Jazz number 14 with the missing blue paint up there can also go in there. So yeah, you could put small size figures in here, but I just want to bring this out just so you could see what Optimus in alt mode looks like next to some of these other figures. And like I said, T-Man 978 did a nice job showing you all these comparisons, because I think that's something really important to see in the video reviews, you know, how it compares with other figures. Yeah, I think there was I always remember this episode from the kid where Sunstreaker came out with someone else to rescue Chip. Yeah, so that was cool. So here, yeah, you could see they look really nice together. And I obviously brought out all the ones with the nice baby blue or powder blue, because you bring out the nice transparent blue, which I actually do like, but it it's just not consistent, so that kind of throws things off here. But yeah, don't want to go rambling on too much. Just wanted to just show you some quick comparisons. And I forgot to show you one other feature which I think is really important, and it's a storage for it down here. This part doesn't really work so well. It's supposed to, I guess you could just pull it down, but you see, okay, well, it worked there. You see this part is supposed to pull down because there's a little hook tab here. It's supposed to go in there, and then you could bring this down. But this little piece, the tolerance of the tab is just too tight. And then you could bring out these blast effects when Optimus launched into the air before he transformed. And I'll just describe this a little bit to you, just so you know. Obviously they go on a certain side, but one side is thicker than the other, so the thicker side goes on the back, and then the this angled piece, it's supposed to be facing forward this way, and then you could just match the shape. So I just thought I'd point that out because sometimes it gets a little frustrating figuring out which way it goes. And then you could see where it tabs in here, and here you just have to make sure you apply force to get it to tab in. And you could see the way it is, there's a little wall on the outer side. So again, if you use this, you have to make sure you give it a good squeeze in there, otherwise it's going to come falling off. And once you do, then you can kind of replicate that scene when he came out and then he transformed. Yeah, that was really cool. So with that said, we can now go ahead and transform Optimus to robot mode and take a look at that.
One shall fall.
Okay, here's a look at Optimus in robot mode next to his repair station. So here you could see this is where you can store the accessories. I already took out his handgun. And now let's do this first. Let's compare this with the animation model and see how well they captured the toon aesthetics. And you could see that here they did a nice job. They did capture, you know, all the little details that I'm very familiar with. So let's come up close so you could see like the 4 little rectangle things there, the little cutout on the knee, the little triangle here. Some things are a little different, like his thigh shape here is a little different. And I don't know if you see, they did add like extra sculpted in detail. You know, the little extra shape on here, the little shape on the foot. Yeah, so, you know, that's what makes the figure look more interesting with some extra detail. But they, you know, didn't overly detail it where it looks a little bit too distracting. But yeah, you could see they did a really nice job on this. This is really, really nice. So now let's compare this with the previous version. And here, this is a customized version of the Earthrise. I don't know if you remember, but this piece, you could see how I did a bad custom painting here, was all gray. And I think that was done on purpose, and there was no way to easily take this off or unscrew it. So I think they purposely did that to have that ugly gray showing on the inner part of his leg, so I had to paint that. And then I chose not to paint you know, his shins here blue, because you know, it does look nice, it's just not toon accurate. So yeah, so here you could see the difference between the two. Obviously the new Studio series is much better, I mean much bigger, more toon accurate. yeah, I don't know what to say other than I really like this figure a lot. So that's a comparison with the Optimus. And you know, the roller I already went over, but I just wanted to point out that the non-NEF production also did come with the roller, but I actually ordered the wrong one. I ordered the blue one when I should have been the silver. But here you could see it's bigger, and this one does have the light that's more tune accurate, where, you know, here this roller is missing that transparent red for the siren light. But anyways, that's a look at that. And just for one more comparison, let's bring out the repair station so you could see the difference between the two. Obviously, again, the new Studio series is much bigger than the Earthrise version. Both of them are missing the stickers, but that's kind of good to point out that you know, this doesn't have the stickers in here, which I actually like, because it looks more tune accurate, it's cleaner. But you could see they did a nice job sculpting in the detail, so that's really nice. Look at even the treads here, they did a nice job with the sculpting. And I'll just show you one feature here, why they give you two blast effects, so that you can give the mechanic artillery robot these blast effects. And yeah, you can have them doing something like that, like firing. That's kind of cool. And I guess I should do this. I almost forgot this, but Optimus's battle axe. This is important because this was a really cool feature. I really hope when they give us the Studio Series Megatron that they give us his mace. But here you just you have to see the parting line here. You kind of stick your nail in there to open it up, and then you just rotate the fist in. Like I said, that finger needs to go behind his thumb, and then close that up, and then you can give Optimus his battle axe. And now we just need Studio Series Megatron so they can have battle each other, just like in that episode, the first or second episode of the G1 cartoon. So you could see what this looks like. This is actually really cool. I do like this. So that's a look at Optimus. And now let's do some comparisons with some of the other figures. So first of all, let's bring out Optimus's hand out again. Close that up. And this finger, that's what I was telling you. I think this is the first time I've ever seen them design it that way. So open the fingers up, and then we can give him back his gun here. Just tab that in. And let's see, who do we want to compare this with? Let's bring out some other Studio Series. So here is Studio Series Blaster. And just so you know, I did get the steel jaw. So you could see what these two guys look like together. That looks really nice. And there was also Perceptor. I don't know why we're getting, I think there's a rumor that we're getting another Perceptor. I don't know why, because I actually think this Perceptor looks really, really nice. And I don't know why this Perceptor figure doesn't get a lot of love that it deserves, because this is done pretty nice. But anyways, these guys appeared in the 86 movie. Not together, but you could see what that looks like. Really nice. But Optimus did appear with the Sunstreaker with the nice powder blue or baby blue windows, so you could see what that looks like. And this one does have the upgrade from non-NEF production. And I think Hound was also with Optimus in that movie, right? Yeah, so you could see, let's move these guys back, what this all looks like. This looks like a really nice set. And we can add some more Bumblebee with the nice Toy Hacks powder blue windows. Looks really nice. I mean, I'm not going to bring out all the figures because this is going to go on and on forever. But you could see they all look good with the nice powder blue, baby blue windows. Really nice. And I'm just kind of having fun as I'm doing this. Blaster always appeared in the cartoon with his buddy Trax. So let's bring Trax out here. Brawn next to Bumblebee or next to Perceptor, because Brawn is now Perceptor's buddy after that episode. Yeah, so you could see what this looks like. And I'll just make my complaint again and my plea for Toy Hacks. You can see the Ironhide and Ratchet with the nice transparent blue window, but it doesn't match these other ones. They do have, you know, that battle damaged one. I didn't bring it out, but that just kind of messed up the sculpt. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these. But yeah, here you could see what these guys look like. Looks really nice. And I wanted to bring out another figure here. Let's bring out Skyfire. Oh, because I wanted to point something out here with this. We're gonna have to come up a little bit more here. But this Skyfire is a good example of what I say is overly detailed. So if you remember, I was telling you, you know, it's very tune accurate. Not really tune accurate up here, but they did put in like all this extra sculpted in detail. And it looks nice. It's just enough detail. But here with Skyfire, and this is why I'm bringing it out, just to point out what overly detailed is. I mean, there's just too much here. I mean, you could see they added some nice detail with the foot, but then they sculpted in extra detail on the foot with the little circle, and then more detail in that circle. And then here, the little square shape, they put more detail there. It's just, this is overly detailed. So one issue that I have with it now is this does not... in my opinion, I don't think these two look very good together. So that's why this Skyfire, I think, stays next to the Earthrise Optimus. But anyways, that's that. And of course, there are the Dinobots, which, let me bring that out.
Me, Grimlock, love challenge. Dinobots transform!
Okay, here's a look at Optimus next to some Dinobots. I don't have enough room for all 5 of them. So here you can kind of replicate that scene where they were fighting Optimus, or, you know, from the 86 movie when the Dinobots came out. So yeah, let's just do a comparison here with next to Grimlock, so you could see what this looks like. And yeah, it looks really nice. And I actually kind of regret giving away a mint and sealed box Grimlock and Slag. I actually should have got drawings of these 2 characters for them, but I didn't. But anyways, you could see this looks really nice. I'm really liking this. This fits in really well with the other figures in this line. And just letting you know, this one does have the upgrade set from Non-Nef Production. So this has that transparent instead of that really dark transparent piece. So yeah, you could see what that looks like. And just because I brought him out, didn't have room. So here you could see with Swoop, now you have all the Dinobots from the movie. In the movie too, just like a couple of scenes. So we can bring him out, and basically you can add these guys to your Studio Series 86 movie this looks really nice. And here I shouldn't be having to hold this up because Hasbro should have given us a display stand for it. But anyways, just thought I'd show you what the comparison looks like with all of those guys. Really nice. So back to Optimus here. Don't really need to go over anymore because a lot of other reviewers already did it, such as all the articulation and stuff. But some things are cool. You do get a nice butterfly joint here, a reverse butterfly joint, but you can pull forward and you can get a nice butterfly joint going up. And you know, the feet and stuff, you know, all the same articulations. But what's cool is this one, from underneath there is a little slot there for your fingernails, so you can open up his chest here. And it's gonna fall out. Now we could see the nicely sculpted, painted matrix with the nice transparent blue. This is really nice. So you can kind of replicate that sad scene from the movie where Optimus brings out the matrix, gives it to Ultra Magnus. And that just reminds me, those are some more comparisons that I don't think I'm going to do because I'm just going to keep this video short. But basically, you can have the Ultra Magnus, Hot Rod, and all of the other Studio Series 86 characters. But that's it. So that's basically my review for the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime.